to part 3 or what I think it was the Viking. Um, I don't think have much to say other than I hope you have a great weekend. Uh, Spend time with your family or whatever you do in your weekends. I don't know. But yeah, also I don't know how long this part will be. Because I have also something I need to do today. Like I said, these weeks right here are very busy, so the uploads may come here and there. But I'm trying to do as many uploads I can. So yeah, um, I don't think there was anything new. No, the new has like happened or any suggestions or anything. I'm a bit disappointed in that, but can't blame. I can't do anything about that. Uh, yeah, and also I think I'll start a new What If as well soon, because this will be like mini What If, I guess, or mini series. So I'll have to start again with a new. Um, so yeah. Again, please give me suggestions of what ifs. Suggestions are like one of the what ifs I said, none of the last parts. So yeah, if you're wondering why I didn't do any of those, it's because I was a bit excited to do this what if, and I had a bit more ideas overnight, and I could get a few more like stuff. So yeah, another ones I have to. I don't really even know yet. I have like a few that I can like start, but like I don't have like a long term. So yeah, and also I can also like do like what if Deku was or Fem Deku was a baker or owned a bakery or owned a store. Um, anything really. Like I said, also, I didn't. The what if Deku was or Fair Naruto was reincarnation of Killer Brain in 303 SPI. I don't think I could. I don't think I can do that. What if? Because no one has given me insight of who those people or who they are, and I can't find anything online either. I've searched every pretty lots of places, or at least on Google, and I couldn't find anything. So yeah, I just I kind of need your uh, way of like say like the explanation of both of them, because I don't know any of them and I can't seem to find any information about them. So yeah, and also like I said, please give me suggestions of what if I could do next. I'll pretty much do any what if, uh, other than I think like sexual over 18. I don't like to do those what ifs. Like harems, I don't do harems. That's pretty much it, I think. Also, curse ships. I don't do that. I don't do that either. If I'm gonna do a curse ship, after alter the whole like AU and H, basically, pretty much only Deku and a few other people. It's like I've seen like on the internet like a few what ifs, like what if Deku was Bakugo's stepfather. I haven't watched those, so I can't say anything about them. Like how I would have imagined it would go is like having like Deku being older, a lot of older, maybe Inko's brother or something, and like have maybe the parents of Bakugo have like a divorce, and Mitsuki and Izuku get together from there. I don't know. I don't know really how I would make that. What if I even if I did? So, like I said, if it's gonna be curse ships, I'll have to change like the age, the basically just age and a few like maybe personalities, stuff like that. So yeah, I don't really have more other thing to say. So we'll just jump right into it. Now, I think where we last left off was at where Uzuku and Björn or Zuku and Björn has gotten a Japanese name, Zuku, basically. So yeah, that's basically how he has that name as well now. Um, and he explained like different, like what to do, train and stuff like that. So and they basically trained. I don't know if they did the USJ yet. I'm gonna say no, they didn't. So yeah. Um, basically, you go to the I guess USJ. Yeah, yeah. We go to the USJ, and basically, pretty much the same thing happens again, other than Izuku is still there in the middle, of course, and he begins to fight. And he uses his axes. He does that. He basically kills some of them. He tries not to, but he does sometimes. An accident, or on purpose, if they're too dangerous or they're very close to killing him. So yeah. Now basically Izuku and Azawa begins to basically fight all the villains, and basically the same thing happens again. Nomu comes out. Nomu basically destroys Azawa, not kills him, but basically the same thing had happened. Brutally damaged, and that's when Izuku just chops his head off. But what then Izuku sees that his body is slowly, or his head is beginning to slowly make a body again, regenerate its body. So he thinks he just goes straight for the head again, but not the neck, but literally the brain. And he cuts it in half. And as I said, Izuku doesn't have any quirk or anything. He just have his axes and his brute strength. So yeah. Now, let's say, basically, the villain's lost. That's basically what happens. And Izuku and the rest of the time they train. Izuku trains everyone, and every month he fights everyone again to see how much improved, and if he sees someone who can train with him now. And let's go to that time. Basically, Katsubakugo, Shoto, Momo, Tokiyami, Kirishima, basically all fight him. One of course, and he sees that all of them has greatly improved, and Bakugo sees him as stronger, and respects him, but he still has the same personality. It's just he respects Bjorn or Izuku now, because he has beaten Bakugo so many times, and Bakugo knows that he's quirkless. So his personality has or his ego has gone a bit lower, but it's still the same same person, but he basically will try to save more now. He doesn't like only care about himself. He cares about more. He cares more about his friends, like Kirishima. Mostly Kirishima, of course, because they're best friends. Now Shoto, he sees that he has improved. His fire have improved. His ice have improved. Momo, very much improved. Her confidence improved. Power, like, but her quirk improved. Tokiyami improved everything basically, and his control, and Kirishima improved on his hardening skills. Now we're gonna see who also gets to go train with Izuku. That is two people, Ida and Jiro, I think, and or three actually, Tenya or Ida, Jiro, and Soji or Jiro. Yeah, or Jiro. Basically the tail dude. I don't see him as very popular, at least from the videos I've seen. So yeah, he ain't the most popular character. So yeah, I'll put him in there. Basically, like I said, Tenya and Jiro, Kyoka, whatever you call her, Nojiro, is basically the one who is now going to train with Bjorn or Izuku. Now, Bjorn or Izuku has been talking to the teachers a lot, and I will have a ship. It's going to be midnight, I know. It's just thought about it right now. I didn't really think I would do a ship, but I kind of, I guess, needed to. I guess to continue to have more to talk about, or else this will basically be the finale if I didn't introduce a ship. So, yeah. So I will also have maybe a next part and then be the end. I don't know. I have to see how much I can stretch this. So yeah. But now continuing. Basically, we go to go back from basically where Izuku or Bjorn first met the teachers. And this is like when after like he introduced himself to the class 1A right after that and at the training. Basically, he went with Izawa to the teacher's lounge. He met everyone, greeted everyone, and Midnight sees him and she immediately blushes. Of course, you see this person with like these clothes, taller than All Might, and I don't know how tall she actually is. I can actually check here. She's 175 or 5.9 inches or feet. I don't know. And basically, that is like how many? 45, 40 centimeters taller than Midnight from Namuri. That's the name, yeah. So yeah. Yeah. Now basically, like I said, Midnight is basically looking at Izuku, and she's blushing. And Izuku, he feels that someone is staring at him. And yeah, now she basically kind of follows around without him knowing, and crushes or have a crush on him, but he doesn't know. But then we go the day, like a few weeks before the USJ, and the USJ and the meeting of Izuku or Bjorn with Class 1A is like have a bigger gap, because they were about like 4 weeks into the UA school, and I don't remember how long it took until I went to the USJ, but I'm gonna say it's about the end of the year, or like half of the year done. So we go to a few weeks before the USJ, where basically Izuku and Izuku, no, Midnight gets the courage to actually go talk to him, which they begin to talk. They talk about what their interest is, and what like, and they talk about like how about old times from Izuku, his family, like old family he told her about. And if you're wondering if his family will meet him later on, maybe. I don't have a name. Like, I guess you know what? I'm gonna have like the Midoriya. Like Midoriyas are descendants of Izuku or Bjorn. So yeah. But they of course after time different lost names and everything until they went to Midoriya. Of course, Inko's or Midoriya is the married name, or Inko took Midoriya from her husband. So yeah. Um. Now basically, it's basically what happens. They talk about old stuff and everything. Um. So yeah. Now I'll talk about that later. Now we go to when the USJ was done, and Midnight and Zuku are basically very close friends. Zuku has been like feeling these feelings, of course, with Midnight, and Midnight, of course, still feels for Zuku or Bjorn. Now they basically and after the USJ, Midnight was very worried for Zuku that he was hurt or anything, so she like checked on him and everything, asked him every single day after the USJ if everything was okay, like sure and everything. Basically, very worried about her best friend, or very good friend. Um, so basically, we time skip to a few weeks after that. Now Izuku is going to ask Midnight out on a date, and he is like gotten got taught by Nezu like about dates, marriage. He already knew about a bit marriage, girlfriend and boyfriend. Basically the normal stuff that everyone basically knows and common knowledge, basically. So yeah. Now Zuku, he basically asked Midnight out. She says, of course, yes. They go on a date. They say that they like each other. They begin dating. So yeah, I know. I said, I know. I'm very bad at doing the ships. It's just I need to have some more thing to talk about. But yeah. Now let's go. Let's say it's the basically the sports festival. Yeah. Now we aren't going a lot. I'm not going to talk like about like the scores or who fights who and the fighting and stuff like that. I'm going to do like from the teacher's perspective and Izuku's perspective and everything. So yeah, basically, there and Izuku or Bjorn is a bit concerned about the outfit Midnight wants to wear, or her hair outfit. So he says basically that I'm not gonna allow you to wear those type of clothes in TV or stuff like that. And she basically says that she has to because, or else she won't be able to use the quirk as much and everything. Blah blah blah. I don't fully know about all this quirk stuff about her. I just know that she has like gas that makes people who breathe it in fall asleep or pass out, and that and it's come from her skin. So yeah, and it's more effective if she's naked. Basically, like Momo, she has to like use from her body or DNA. So Izuku basically says, just have your sleeves up and maybe your legs or like from to your knees and your still your face and neck. You don't need to have that down there for everyone to see almost. And she basically says, I never thought of that actually. She basically asks the people who makes the hero outfits actually if they could make that type of outfit like basically almost sleeveless, like a t-shirt maybe, or yeah, basically a bit like a t-shirt or um, armless t-shirt. I don't know what they're called, but yeah, um, and like kind of like shorts, from like just like pants, just that they go to the knees. So yeah, and that's basically the clothes, and the rest is like basically to help her and stuff. Basically, the same material and everything she has for her quirk. It's just that it's more. It's not like PG 18, 18 plus hero or whatever she's called. So yeah, that's basically what she's wearing. I don't think I can find a picture. Uh, but yeah, I basically explained how it looks like. It basically looks like the same outfit. It's just the armless. The arms are away, like the sleeves. Um, she isn't like as much, say, free. So yeah, and she basically wears that things, and Bjorn is standing with Midnight, of course. He's basically also there to like explain a few things and kind of keep things in order a bit because he's known to be very strict, have a very good order. So yeah. Um, Now basically this is what happens, and all the parents and all the other teachers, other than Azawa, doesn't know how much the class 1A has improved. Azawa knows this because he's there while they're training, of course. But all the teachers, Nezu even don't know. The rest of the classes, like class 1B, Big 3, the support students, basically every single person, everyone, just basically don't know other than Izuku, Class 1A, and Ozawa. It's basically the only people who knows how much they improved by Izuku. Since basically the first time. So yeah. Now, in these fights, or I'm actually going to talk about the fights, or not fully, but we go to the first fight. I guess it's Shinzo versus Ojiro. It doesn't happen again because Izuku said to Ojiro and everyone that when you're fighting a villain, don't talk to them. Or when you're fighting someone, don't talk to them. But talk to if you have to. And don't let your emotions take control of you. And even if someone says bad about your friends or family or even you, don't talk. Just fight. And Rogero took this to heart, or everyone took this basically to heart, I guess you could say. And Ojiro remembers this while Shinzo is talking, and Ojiro just runs to him and just throws him out with his tail. That's basically what happens. Now, I guess I don't know who would replace Midoriya or Zuko or Kanen Zuko. I guess Ojiro. Yeah, actually, it would be Ojiro because Shinzo would. Yeah, it's Ojiro. So we skipped the fight with Shinzo Midoriya. Wouldn't happen either way. Ojiro just fights some random person from class 1B or another student. I don't know. Now, and everyone is a bit shocked that he didn't talk, even though Shinzo berated him about all his stuff. So some people think that Ojiro doesn't care about his classmates or whatever Shinzo talked about, like his family or anything. So yeah, but that isn't what it actually is. But yeah, now the fight between Ojiro and Shoto. Shoto and Ojiro doesn't talk at all. They just stare at each other and telepathically, just somehow, they say to each other, good luck. They don't talk, but they know, they just stare at each other and they know what they're thinking about. Shoto thinking good luck, and Ojiro thinks good luck, and they both know about that the other one thinks good luck. And they nod their head and they begin. Now, of course, I think Shoto or Todoroki would win in the end after Ojiro put out the fire and stuff like that. But in the end, Todoroki would win, and everyone is very shocked, and even Endeavor is very shocked that Todoroki actually uses fire, and how much stronger his fire is than the last time he saw it, or that he used it to its fullest. Because Todoroki can use both of his fire and ice at the same time. It's just a bit hard, but he can do it and will. But he can't move. He'd have to stay still and use all his energy on that. And after that, he passes out when he uses it. I know he didn't do that in the Torch Festival, so I guess it's kind of downgrading that part of the quirk. But it's just because now it's Bakugo, I think, against or Tokiyami and someone I don't remember. Tokiyami takes them out. I don't know who he went against. Takes them out. Very easy. Everyone shocked, as of course. Kirishima versus Tetsu. Kirishima wins. It doesn't end in a draw. But it's the end. In the end, they both do the same thing, like good game and Lee or whatever they do in the end. Now Bakugo versus Uraka. Bakugo wins, of course, much stronger. But Uraka is, of course, much stronger as well. But yeah, Kirishima and Bakugo would win in the end. But Kirishima did a lot better this time than in canon. Tokiyami versus Bakugo would, or actually, Tokiyami wins that round because he took the Dark Shadow and threw Bakugo out right away, or tried to. It was a close match, of course. They fought for about 5 minutes. In the end, Tokiyami flew him out. So basically, Tokiyami would win, and everyone's very shocked of how much they all improved. So yeah. So yeah, the win stands are like first Tokiyami, second Bakugo, third Todoroki. I forgot about Todoroki and Bakugo's fight. Bakugo would win in the end. Maybe. Yeah, he would win in the end. Probably. I don't know. Or, yeah, he win. He won. Bakugo won against Todoroki. Don't know. Don't explain it. But yeah, that's basically it. That about that. I think I will end it here. And just because, like, I want to have I want to do another part. Tomorrow, I don't know if I will make tomorrow, because I'm a bit, I don't know when I have to go tomorrow. Today I know around what time I have to go, but tomorrow I don't know fully. I think I know, but I don't know. But yeah, I hope you liked this part. Leave a like, subscribe, comment down below. If you have any suggestions as well, comment them below. Comment them down below if you have any suggestions. I'll basically take anything. But if also maybe do like a short if it's like another from another anime or manga or story or anything. Put like a small description of like maybe the powers or anything. Or if you don't want to do that, just tell me who they are and I can search them up. So yeah. Also, like I said, I can basically do pretty much any what if, other than harem with harems. I don't like harems. Sorry about that. It's just I don't understand why there's harems. And also, if they're curse ship what ifs, I'll have to change like the age and everything. Maybe the gender as well. I don't know, because I can't have like Zuko who's 14 and 16 with someone who's about 40 or maybe 50, 30 years old. That's illegal. I don't do that shit, or those things. So, I'll have to like change the age, maybe age down the person, or age up Zuko or Deku. Or I could do from another anime like Naruto, That Time Was Reincarnated Slime, Attack on Titan, maybe even Doctor Stone. I've watched a few of it, not very much. I've watched the whole series. I don't really know what I can do for that. do with that. I can also do like anything really. Like I said, like if he owns a store, owns a bar, owns like a cafe, anything. So, but those will probably be like one shots. So yeah. That's basically it. Like I said, hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, comment down below, subscribe, and I'll hopefully see you tomorrow.